Hi everybody, hope you're all well. So Danny's asked me to come on to talk about the Fraser Brooks 10-day challenge and some of the principles and hints and tips that I've picked up from there and how that's helped me grow and develop my business with Arbonne so far. Now, one of the examples I'm talking to you about has started actually before I even started with Arbonne, but it combines a lot of the principles from Fraser. So some of the key points that Fraser talks about when it comes to social media and to connecting with people are value, adding value to a post or giving out value on your posts. The PRAM framework, which is post, reply, add and message. And then within that, he also talks about being consistent, having authenticity. And so my example encapsulates all of those things. So about 2 months ago, a short while after I joined Arbonne, I wanted to see who I could connect with that I didn't know at all. Not friends, not family, but people that I would share similar interests with. So as most of you know, the way I met Danny was through the CB group. And so I went into the CB 40 plus group, even though I am only 39. And I looked to see who I could connect with. So I did a search in the group. I think I searched for something like protein powder, and I actually came across a post that I had already replied to back in February, so way before I'd started Arbonne. And somebody had asked for, had basically said, how do you make protein hot chocolate? And in February, I replied with my recipe on how to make a protein hot chocolate. So now I'm in the Arbonne business, I thought, well, what I'll do is I'll have a look at who else responded to the post and who I could connect with within that post. And one of the people that had liked my recipe, so they hadn't even commented on it, but they had liked my recipe, was somebody called Manisha. So I contacted Manisha through Messenger. So I went onto her profile, I messaged her, I think I added her as a friend at that point as well, and basically just sent a message that said, hope you're well. I see that we're both in the Body Coach group and the CB40 Plus group. I also noticed that you liked a recipe I put up the other month about how to make a protein hot chocolate. How is your fitness journey going? Do you do both Courtney Black and Joe Wicks? Rebecca. So it was a really short, sweet, simple message, straight to the point. The very next day, I had a reply from Manisha where she told me a little bit about her, told me about her fitness journey, and told me that she loved the protein hot chocolate recipe. So we had a few messages back and forth, and I continued to add value by giving her recipes, talking about different programs and fitness trainers that I liked, including Caroline Gavan. Within the message, she spoke about the menopause and how it was slowing her down and the different problems it was causing. And I said, oh, my friend swears by a supplement that she takes for helping her with the effects of the menopause. She came back to ask what it was, what the supplement was. And so I went back saying it's a metabolism support supplement and it's from a brand that we both work with, because I also wanted to be quite transparent at that point. So she came back saying that she'd like to know more about the brand. And with her background in research, she also did. So she wanted to find out more about the brand. So I went back saying it was a metabolism support supplement from the brand that we both worked with. And so then she wants to know more about the brand. So I tell her it's Arbonne. I tell her a little bit about it. And she comes back to say that she's really interested in finding out more about the company. And she's got a background in research, and so that's what she likes doing. She also must have looked at my profile photo, because she comes back to say that I look fabulous, so the products must be fabulous. So another point that Fraser says is to make sure that your profile photo is of you, not of your dog, of your cat or of your children, but it is of you, so that when people are viewing your profile, they can see that it's you and that you're genuine. So Fraser now also says that most people have to be exposed to a product a certain number of times before they'll consider buying it. So I invite Manisha to my 2 Facebook groups, and I invite her to follow me on Instagram, even though I don't actually promote the products on Instagram, but so that she can see more about me and my life and the things that I'm interested in. I also invite Manisha to watch the Discover Arbonne presentation, which she did. And again, she's intrigued and interested. She says to me a couple of days after that, does Emma work for Arbonne? And I say, yeah, she literally just joined the team a couple of days ago. And she says, oh, I keep seeing her with the products. So it's another exposure to the brand and to us as the people. So she's now been exposed to Arbonne on a number of levels. So from me doing the initial connection with her, to then the presentations, to social media, to the products, to the people. She's had a whole number of levels, and to the Facebook groups as well. Throughout then the conversations, I invited to anything that's going on. So I think there was, like, at the time there was a smoothie WhatsApp group. She's been on the Be Well live Facebook event that Danny also did. So she's really keen on knowing more about Arbonne, and she's continuing to have that exposure. And obviously over that time I've maintained my relationship with her as well and getting to know her. Now, the last, I also spoke to her about the 30-day plan, and so I invited her to Danny's Live last week, which she also joined. And she messaged me afterwards to say that she was really interested in finding out more, and could we chat, which I had already suggested to her too, about chatting on the phone or over Zoom. So last Friday I had my first phone call with her, which went really well. She was really lovely, and she asked me the questions she had around the 30-day plan. And then on Saturday morning, she signed up to the 30-day plan and to be a Be Well member as well. To recap, everything that I did was adding value, using the PRAM framework, which is post, reply, add someone and message. And then it also shows exposure and consistency. And then the other thing Fraser talks about, and I think this probably is actually the most important once you're in the process of all of the above, is that you do have to be a person first, and first and foremost you need to be you, which is where the authenticity comes in. Hope that helps. Thanks. Bye.